Hi everyone. We're going to jump right into our Unit 1. Actually, we're going to call it Week 1, Day 1. And the subject today is adding polynomials. Now, you don't have your normal note packet like you would receive in class. Instead, we'll be doing all of these notes assuming that you're writing it down just on a clean sheet of paper. No particular type, it can be lined or unlined, your choice. But my advice is to write down what I write, because watching someone do the math isn't nearly as helpful as doing the math yourself. We're only going to be doing one topic a day, so we'll try to keep it as simple as possible. When adding polynomials, we have to know what is a monomial. We've been using monomials all semester long, and we might not just have used the term monomial, but a monomial is just a single term. Reminder that the prefix here, mono, means one. So an example of a monomial is something simple like 4x, or 12, or 13x squared y. You can have as many letters on it, just all of them are attached by multiplication. The other term that we need to know is binomial. And like a bicycle has two wheels, it has two terms. And it's attached by adding or subtracting. And the last one is a polynomial, where poly means many. And reminder, bi was 2, mono was 1. So if a polynomial has many terms, we typically say more than one, attached by many pluses and minuses, or adding and subtracting. So a binomial example, 3x plus 2. A polynomial example, 3x squared minus 7x plus 4. Or negative 7xy cubed plus 4x minus 9y. And they all have to be different terms. If I put an x on here, it's no longer a trinomial, because that x is the same as the negative 7x, and I could put them together. But I'm going to make that disappear because we don't actually need it there. The only thing we're going to do today with binomials, trinomials, polynomials, and monomials is we are going to add them together. So on your paper, will you write down the first example? And I'm going to have a polynomial plus another polynomial. And we're going to use combine like terms. And I've mentioned to you before, I'm a lazy bum, and I'll write CLT quite often on your papers when I'm correcting, so I don't have to write the full thing out. We can, at this point, identify my like terms. What is like terms with 4x squared? Not this, not this. Ooh, there's an x squared too. They have to have the same letter and the same exponent. So I can put those together. When I put them together, I simply combine the coefficient. So 4 combined with 2 gives me 6. And then I keep the like term, x squared. Next I have 6x. I see negative 9x over here. 6 combined with negative 9 is negative 3, and I keep the like term. Then I'm going to circle the constants. A constant is a number that has no letter on it, so 7 and 1 together gives me 8. Example 2. 12m squared plus 4 plus 8m squared plus 5. Let me change up my color. And let's see, 12m squared is like terms with 8m squared. So I combine the 12 and the 8 together, give me 20, and keep my like term. They were both m squared, so when I put them together, we still have m squared. I'm going to double underline the constants, so I can combine 4 and 5 together to get 9. So my final solution here is 20m squared plus 9. A third example, 9m cubed plus 8m squared combined with the binomial 7m cubed plus 4. A new situation because not every term has a partner. So we'll deal with the highest exponent first. So 9m to the third plus 7m to the third, 16m to the third, plus now I have a problem. These two terms are not the same, so I can't put them together, so I have to treat them as separate. Traditionally, we take the highest exponent first, and since m squared has a squared on it, or a 2, and the 4 has no exponents at all because they have no variable, then I'll write 8m squared first, and then this guy I'll give a triple underline. He also has no partners. One last example. I'll make it a little bit longer for you now that you've been there, done that, and ready for something more challenging. 2p to the third plus 6p squared plus 10p plus, I always end up with extra windows popping up, negative 3p cubed minus 11p squared plus 3p minus 4. Just start at the very beginning, see if this guy has any partners. 2p cubed, no, oh, there's a p cubed. So 2 combined with negative 3. Keep your like term the same. I'm going to circle the p squares. Make sure you circle that negative with the 11. 6 minus 11 combines to give you negative 5. And remember, if you have a hard time with positives and negatives, use the calculator on the phone, use the calculator on your iPad. Don't be afraid to pull that out, that's okay. Plus, I've got 10p, I'm going to box in the p's, plus 3p. So 10p and 3p together, both positive, give me 13p. And look like I have an odd man out. I'll give a double underline since I haven't used that yet, and just write negative 4 at the end. You will find on your Microsoft Teams that there is a week 1, day 1 assignment. And there are only 4, 5, or 6 questions on each of the assignments. But go ahead and write those on a separate sheet of paper. Do it in the Word doc. Scan it if you can. Any way that you can get to me, show me the problems written down and your answers and all the work. Show me that you underlined the x squared, that you double underlined the x's, that you boxed in the p's. So show me that work, and then you are welcome to post it in the assignment category on Teams or to email it to me. Whatever works for you. We are being very, very flexible on how we receive our work. All right. Thank you so much.